Hello there. I'm just gonna do a silhouette for this deer thing. This stag with humans for horns, well hunters for horns, and I'm doing it in this silhouette style because it's just well, I've never done it before. I saw someone else doing it, so I thought I'd try it. Something new, very simple way it works. The lighter it is, the closer it is, the darker it is, the further it is. And as you can see, I did not follow my own advice on. No, I can almost guarantee someone's gonna be screaming at their computer or phone or whatever you're watching this on. Someone's gonna be saying that that's not proportionally correct. That's not how a stag looks. That's not how a deer looks. And it's like, I know, I'm well aware. I do not specialize in drawing animals. I'm not a professional artist at all. Yeah, I just had an idea and ran with it. And yeah, I like how it turned out. And some people may not like how it turned out. I don't care. Now this is one of the apparitions of the colourblind that you saw at the beginning and is popping up on screen now. And the reason why this one came about is because he may have been born, well, he wasn't born into it, but he was raised into it most of his life until Uprising, and then he moved to SKV where he's much happier now. But anyway, when this tall man, or tall boy as people called him when he was younger, when he was a child, he saw someone get, how do I call this? He saw someone get taken over by a skinwalker when he was younger, and that stuck with him. And whilst he was wandering through the woods or, the forest, whatever you want to call it, yeah, he was walking through it and he saw a hunting party. And he saw a mutilated carcass of a deer that had clearly been eaten by, the hunters, and they were resting and they'd had a good night's sleep and all that. Yeah, so what he did was he went for a little sleep very close to where they were, and he had a horrible vicious nightmare about a very big skinwalker. What if they decided to take over that hunting party? Because he's seen how quickly and efficiently skinwalkers can, they can devour and take their prey if need be. Well, that's 1 out of 3 apparitions you get to see. There is more, but I'd like to, have this done by the end of this year, or before the end of it. Right, this fellow with purple skin, yeah, and the red, yellow, and blue teeth. Okay, I definitely need to explain this 100%. So the reason why he's probably isn't going to explain anything. It's probably not going to make any sense. The reason his skin's purple is because of the sugar. He is a sugar bones. His blood, any sugar bones, their blood is like sap from a tree. They are somehow genetically related to the tree people. Even saying that sounds mad. But they are ridiculously strong. Like, the harder you hit them, the less damage you do. It's like mixing, cornstarch and water. It's like that. It's a weird thing. And they also have a strange religion based off being turned into crystals and stuff. But anyway. While I'm explaining stuff, I may as well explain this fella. Yeah, this one with the claret coloured hair. Yeah, now keep an eye out for this because it's gonna point out every single character that I've drawn that is an error or a bug, or basically, put simply, it's like a techie with every kind of fucking mental illness in the world. A broken techie, if you will. And then a final little touch of shade into this apex predator that isn't real. Yeah. No, I know it doesn't. It still probably doesn't look like a deer or a stag. I mean, it represents enough in my eyes. Some people may not say that is enough. As I said before, though, really don't care. Now, this little artwork can't really call it a little monster. But this monster, yeah, this guy came about when the tall man was in a boarding school in Tour. But it wasn't just a boarding school, it was like similar to something from the Industrial Revolution. You know, you'd have all them kids sleeping in attics and then wake up, do the work, have some gruel, go to bed, rinse and repeat sort of thing. So that was a very similar situation to what he was in. He just got his head down and did it. Miserable, mind you, he was miserable, but he kept it going. Until one night his mind would wander and he was thinking about, well, what if something similar happened? Like, same with how it was a skinwalker, but what if it wasn't a skinwalker? What if it was another kind of entity that fused everyone together, all his friends, or people that he'd been pretty much forced to get along with? Anyway, one night the tall man was asleep in the attic with the rest of them, and one of the teachers or owners, whatever you're gonna say, owners, like the slaves, that sounds really bad. Then again, children were in the Industrial Revolution. They were slaves. We'll still with teacher because I feel more comfortable saying that. Yeah, one of the teachers opened the door and this big dream was coming to fruition. Little did that teacher know that he would get sucked into it as well. And this is actually the teacher. That is the teacher. You would have probably seen all the this is some bait as fuck, all the kids around him. But those kids are there to torment him. That's it. I mean, you'll probably see the one that's hitting him with a ruler and all that. You know, they're constantly jabbing him and irritating him because that's what he did to them. He made their life living hell. So, in return, the tall man, well, the tall boy as he was then known, sent all of those children to the afterlife, which is a horrible thing to say. But it is, but then again, and it was either that or die in a machine shop, which is, to be fair, probably what was going to happen anyway. Anyway, it's just the bodies that get used as like a vessel to torment this teacher, because the teacher still has some form of consciousness. He's not able to move of his own free will. He doesn't have free will anymore. He still has a consciousness, but that's only because the tall man wants to torment him. That is the only reason he still has some form of consciousness. Now we can get onto these deformed hands. One of them is made to get smaller targets that potentially went in vents and other crevices you couldn't really get to. Just stuff that are difficult for anyone to normally reach, especially something of this size, And then the other hand is meant for exclusively breaking down walls and other obstacles or obstructions, or whatever you want to say. It's a trap. Now I'm telling you, whatever you think this drawing is going to be, it's not. Yeah, because this creature just has legs and a head. If you really want to get into the fucking specifics, I guess you can class the fucking appendage as a neck. Yeah. But it don't look like a neck, it don't move like a neck, but if you really have to, draw strings and you want to connect the dots anyway, you can connect them that way. Because this is just a pair of legs with a head that comes out of the skirt, and it sounds disgusting and pervy, but it's a trap to catch pervs, so it makes sense. This was another entity that was created while I was at that boarding school, the same night as a matter of fact. And the reason for this was he always remembered all the lads talking about how much they loved the only female teacher in there. They used to talk about, they used to fetishize her, and as kids it's all well and good, but as you get older you realise it's. And yes, that also does mean that this woman has passed on to the other side, but then again, not even real. Yeah, not real at all. Yeah. So if you get upset about it, it's not real. So I don't know why you get upset. Yeah, but the tall man really doesn't care much for life. Well, he does, in a sense. He sees what he's done, especially with the entities he's created. He sees it as a mercy killing, which is the wrong way to think about it, but I guess whatever helps him sleep at night. Right, so I believe it's about time I leave you while I draw the tall man, and I'll let you see the process. And by the way, that lasso tool is unbelievably useful in this. Saving grace, honestly, my friend.